I'm back with my sunglasses. I will be ordering some new blue light glasses soon. But for now, you get the cool version. I'm only gonna stream for like 2.5 hours today, probably. Cause I gotta go do my grown-up job. But I want to at least get through the trial. Yeah, and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it happens. Okay. I might turn up my game a little bit. Oh, and before I go into the trial, I need to turn down the, I needed to turn down the music. Because it was like hella loud last trial. Oh my god, I have my like stream feedback on my phone. And my gremlin posture is like so noticeable when I turn to the side. I'm like, ugh! I need to fix that. Okay. Music down, sound effects are there. Okay. Let's go. Yes. Oh, we're like about to go in. And Kyoko, okay, so Kyoko just came back. I think that's where we're at. And we tried to talk to her, but then they all just forced me to go in here. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. I'm gonna try to read today. Oh, wait. The video is like weird, hold on. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears in the whoa, why is it louder? This is fine, Makoto's just being emo. I need to fix this. I had to, like, switch my layout around a little bit, so... Penetrated. Oh. Okay. I think this is fine. The blinding light of despair. Whoa!
I can't wait! I can't wait!
It got like a new filter. Why does this look so weird?
Thrills, chills, kills!
Thrills, chills, kills. Okay, I think that's fine. That's fine. If it bothers anyone, I'm very sorry. Okay. Deadly Clash Trail. I think this is our last one. How's everyone doing today? How's it going? I'm already being fidgety. I have issues. I'm not even caffeinated yet. I've noticed that, let's just say, I'm in an area of the USA that it may be affected by... Why am I in here? Hello? Oh, they wanted me to save! Oh. That has been affected by the potential environmental disaster that no one else is aware... Like, no one else... I'm like trying to keep this vague to not dox myself. That no one else is really noticing because it's chemical warfare. Anyway. See if you can fill in the blanks. But like everybody's like mysteriously sick. So I got mysteriously sick yesterday. I started to feel better. Well, I don't know. Alright. Skills. I don't think I got any more. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just go in. I'm going. I gotta go fast today.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone beside. Okay.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Alright.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Bro, she's here.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
He always thinks it's a ghost, man.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
What?
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Me too.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Baby Bryce. Every time he makes me like,
traits?
oh. The gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Okay.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Do I know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars
Oh,
on your
oh,
hands you don't
talking to
want
her man.
anyone to see.
Or alleged man.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse
get
wasn't
cozy. It's
wearing
like
any
I'm watching a
gloves,
movie.
right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
True.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. I'm really acting today. So I don't have any choice but to... Oh. Tattoo!
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Okay. I think the tattoo is...
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Did I get
They
it?
got burnt up in the explosion.
That was the right one, though.
Then she was wearing gloves before the
The right
explosion.
bullet, at least.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh, it's not that one. Okay, so it's the other one.
Shoot!
I'm not sure how any of those things contradict what
That
the
Kyoko there is just a
what
ghost.
they're saying.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
I wonder if this will do it? No. Huh.
Shoot!
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Maybe...
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Okay, I think I have to
They
contradict,
got burnt up in the
Byakuya.
explosion.
Did I do this already?
Then she was wearing gloves before the
I can't
explosion.
remember.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
She must have been wearing gloves.
No, it's not that. Okay, it's not tattoo. I think it's the analysis, is the dead body
That
analysis.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
I should have looked over
Okay,
the truth
then
bullets.
prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
That's true.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah. She must have been wearing gloves.
Wait, did I miss? Oh,
That
bro.
corpse is absolutely
right.
Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Not sped up, Byakuya. That's so silly.
Kyoko there is just a...
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got...
Burnt up in the
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well,
Yeah, she must have been
Oh,
wearing
I forgot to
gloves.
shoot the...
Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
Bruh,
entire
it's always
discussion
rough.
is
It's always rough. Oh, why this just get muted? Hello? Why is it muted? Oh my
She was
god.
wearing
There
gloves
we go.
before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion
Okay,
is
let's
idiotic.
had a technical error.
That Kyoko is just a ghost.
Bro, quiet
Okay,
please.
then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh, it's not that. Okay. Weird.
Shoot,
Watch me run out of hearts like right now.
that Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
How did I miss,
is
bruh?
absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh.
Because that corpse is
Even now?
absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I didn't think it would be now. That's weird.
That Kyoko there is just
I was
a
thinking it had to be
ghost.
one of these, but I guess none of them make sense, which is why I was struggling.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is
This entire discussion is idiotic.
God, the way that
Kyoko there
my
is just
I
a
can like
ghost.
feel my blood pressure go up during class trials.
Okay, then prove it.
prove she's not a...
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Wait, was she
They
wearing
got
gloves or
burnt
wasn't
up in the
she?
explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah,
Can't
she
remember.
must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
I don't think she was, because you could see the nails.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Oh. Okay, it's not that then. It's the other way. Goro!
That
Goro!
Okay, then
I'm
prove
gonna
it.
kill the
The dead
I'm gonna
body
kill Goro.
wasn't wearing gloves.
They got
Damn
burnt
it.
up in the explosion.
The struggle. These are always such a struggle.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko there is just a...
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a...
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the
that was close.
explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh, okay, so it's not take something then. I have to look it up. I'm gonna literally run out of hearts in the first thing. There's no way.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Okay. I bet I can prove that she doesn't.
Well, she must have been wearing gloves.
I think I can prove that she wasn't wearing gloves by the nails. I think I said it. I think that has to be what it is.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Oh, fuck.
Impossible.
I'm gonna run out of hearts.
Prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the
Because I even said she wasn't wearing gloves.
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
There we go. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Jesus Christ. I hate everything.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves. It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
What?
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Oof.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
Oh, slay.
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Okay, this is
should have
another
been
instance
obvious
of
since she's
this is another
standing right
instance
here.
of like it being so simple that I've already thought
so
past
then,
it.
who's
Like
the real victim? First, we need to
it's
figure
so
that
silly.
That's the first thing I said.
Like
You're
with the
one who's
poison
been
thing too,
dragging
because it
us
was like that
around
with the
in circles.
poison. It's so funny. Because like, duh, of course she wasn't wearing gloves because she had nails, but then I was like, I didn't realize it would already be like that would be the, you know what I mean? You said there was stuff like that too. Sprinklers, exploded body, and tattoo. Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any
That's true.
description in the Monokuma file. Oh, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
But yeah, the tattoo. Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond
Or
recognition.
the face though. Yeah, okay, fuck.
Shoot!
Yeah, okay. I'm so gonna have to redo this. There's no way. I only have three hearts
Then
left.
who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. And there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body...
No, that's wrong.
Break.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? You're lying. You'll die
That's
a
weird.
cruel and unusual death.
Morgana moment.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dog.
The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
What?
Really? You really did something that humiliating?
Well, that was like
No, that's not it.
That
The
was like
identity of
such
the
a
victim is
conclusion to
hidden
jump
within
to.
that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro
Mukuro
Ikusaba
Ikusaba.
belonged to.
Okay, so
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their
That's
body.
so badass, Loki. Like, that is so badass.
Fenrir?
Wolf. That was too easy.
Now I understand.
That's terrifying. Why so easy, bro? I need to set myself an alarm because last time I was streaming and I had to go somewhere, I was late.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf face. He's the child of the trickster god Loki. And a female giant.
I love Loki.
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
Fuck yeah.
So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Well, hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a
How
last
they,
trial?
I forgot how they got to the conclusion that
We
she
were
was a
wrong in
mastermind.
thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Oh. Okay, yeah, okay.
Being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Oh yeah, where'd these conclusions come from?
If I remember correctly, that other information
Oh,
came from
It did come.
Kyoko. That's what you told
This is true.
Makoto,
Okay, yeah.
right?
I like that I keep saying stuff and then Byakuya answers my
that means
question the second I say
Yoko
it.
got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Word.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But
The,
how can we
the
trust
headmaster must be
We
who
already
Kyoko's
know your
related to.
information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now, figuring out who killed Mukuro
Monica
is
was like,
first
"Get it
and
together."
foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as
Prattle.
possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Damn.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of
These
the
are
student
the
body?
important questions that Byakuya is asking right now.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
What the?
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
I really think Makoto did it.
Who's the killer this time?
Because
Get a hold of yourself.
she was wearing that
You've
mask,
already
and then
narrowed
he
down
saw
list
the
of possible
mask.
suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Yeah.
Who the evidence points to?
Yeah, he's right. I'm sure we did. Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it!
It had
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
We
Why
also
do
were
you
the
say
last
that?
ones who saw.
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very
Indeed.
careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only one
Nah, if this was Among Us, the pairs that went together
And Makoto.
would be also be
That's
sus.
why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Because then they're covering for each other.
Exactly so.
Everyone's sus.
I have something I'd like to say regarding
He's
the
so
whole
cute.
alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Byakuya,
Well,
you can't
before
let
that,
your girlfriend
I
and your
just want to
boyfriend
try and get a better
get
idea
murdered.
of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at...
Byakuya Coco. Isn't that something
Well,
from
it was
isn't that
after
something
nighttime
from
for
Genshin
sure.
Impact, the
I'd
cursed
say it
game?
must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
They said it was at 9.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Yep.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Yeah. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. Okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Yeah,
We've
got something to
established
do
a
with some
time frame for the
sprinklers,
murder.
bruh.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Yep.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yep.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Oh, it's not then. 7:30 the sprinklers go off. I'm gonna listen to it again. Hold on. I know it has to do with sprinklers,
We've
but
established a time frame for
okay,
the
10 o'clock at night.
between 9 o'clock. Yep. And
Yeah, from to 7:30.
Okay.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should say. Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time. We've established a
Okay,
time
so I think I
frame
have
for
to
the murder.
shoot this with, yeah.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
No, that's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
It's true.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
Yes.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko.
Oh,
but you're
not
wrong.
at the bottom, though.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such
Ew.
indecent
Ew!
I'm saying that the body was wet,
Ew!
not because of the sprinklers.
That is a nasty, that's a really nasty.
By
That was
denying
nasty.
the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Calm down. She
You're
is.
totally wacko.
Again, give me
Really
Jill.
think it wasn't the sprinkler? You'd better tell us why!
Oh god, my least favorite.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Should prove it.
Did she prove it? I got that first try, that never happens.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so
Ew.
sick of her.
Bruh.
Let's just move on.
Look how it was me right now.
The top half was wet was because
Girly, get it together.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water.
Yeah.
But
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't.
so if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Damn! Then there was like no
Which
time.
means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body
That's
was
crazy.
discovered at 9.
Maybe it wasn't us
Makoto's
then.
alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Unless the body got moved.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
What's up?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Oh.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying...
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Interesting.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game,
Ew, I
and
don't like-
now you decide to blame me?
Ew, I don't like...
Wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
I don't like the mastermind's thoughts coming out of Monokuma. That's like really spooky to me.
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway,
that's so gross.
Kyoko, you actually
Because I've been
did
thinking of
have a
Monokuma
reason
as
to
like a
kill her.
sentient entity.
Huh?
So his thought, like the
did?
mastermind being like,
She
ha,
thought
you'll never
Mukuro
get
was
like
the
through him.
ultimate
It's like,
despair. In other words,
Spooky.
the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this.
no, you're being reductive,
Isn't that right,
Kyoko?
Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still
If she
insufficient.
said she could have moved the body, if you said she could have moved the
sprinklers
body,
didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with
I was
a
thinking about the
certain
tarp too,
something
yeah.
to keep it from getting wet.
yeah. Yeah, there was a... God, that's so unsettling to look at. Not the duct tape. Tarp. Oh, tarp. I was like, there's no fucking way.
God!
I thought there was a
You're
tarp.
talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
Thank
You're
you.
right. All you'd have to do is cover the body
Yeah.
with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why don't you want to make me look like the killer? Because I am the killer, probably. Tarp must have touched the body, right?
Wait, and what might that be?
If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to feel, yeah, because of bloody duct tape. They put the duct tape over the wound.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Okay.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
That's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Yeah, alright.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp,
I think I might have to pick up dirty
it
on
was
one
totally
side.
spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
Let's see. I'll shoot this.
Since it was facing down
Oh,
toward
fuck.
the body,
I got too excited. Hold on.
of course it didn't get dirty.
Oh, it is that. Okay. Cool.
No, that's wrong.
I was thinking maybe that was too broad, but it's not. Okay.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Yeah, they cover the wound with the duct tape.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
It's true. You did
Put
say
a
it.
tarp on a body in that state. It absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
The blood
What
was
if,
camouflage.
after the killer, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
What?
You mean
The
someone
chicken!
else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
I'm upset. I don't like this part.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Oh, the chicken! No!
I got it!
I'm
Could
upset.
have been chicken blood?
This killer is a maniac! How dare you!
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
Not only did they kill a person, they killed a chicken, and
So
that is
you're saying
unforgivable.
Someone killed a chicken? And then covered the body with its
Unforgivable.
blood? Man, that's messed up.
I know.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful.
Yeah!
They should have at least eaten it.
No, don't even eat it! That's
I
sad.
wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely
I'm still
clean.
thinking they may have moved the person.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole,
Oh yeah, that's
but
so
the
weird.
arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles
Rip.
what?
Hina.
Here's what happened.
Hina, get it together.
The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
What, then they re-stabbed?
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Re-stabbed the person?
If that's actually what took place,
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still,
Hina,
Nope.
after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no.
I still don't
headed off
understand
to the
why
gym,
somebody
and
didn't
Makoto
kill,
didn't show up till later.
Kyoko,
Then
because
you
she's
had
clearly the
plenty
one
of
who
time to spare,
solved
wouldn't
solved
you
it.
say?
that's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Oof.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Rip. And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? we got a new truth bowl
Well,
in the middle of the trial.
looks like
Interesting.
we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are
No,
him
because
and
the
Kyoko.
people that worked in pairs could have done
Serious,
anything.
man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide?
No, shut up.
Oh,
See? Pretty good idea, right?
no, not that.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
Oh my god. Byakuya,
You know
calm
that
down.
knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Ow. The victim is a skinny legend, though.
So,
oh
what
my
about it?
god.
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just
God,
remembered.
we're gonna look so guilty from that. We're gonna look ultra sus.
Gave to Makoto?
LOL.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed.
It's quite
the
sus.
knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
Yep.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000%!
I don't know, dude. We're looking kind of guilty. I'm not necessarily on your side. Disguise somebody. Okay.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that
We'll
knife
just
before,
okay.
then
I think the disguise will be the
that
thing.
seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Oh, he's getting bratty.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Well.
So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Whoa! Everybody needs to chill out. Wait, I just said that. I said that you stabbed the coat again. LOL.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
That's funny.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did
I
have
like that keeps
knife
happening.
before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Oh, it is.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No, it's wrong.
To be fair, Makoto,
Wait,
you did
hold
have
on.
it.
The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
Yeah.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Yeah, unless that. Yeah, because of the stab again.
Lies! We never
It
talked
went through
about
the
what
coat.
killed her.
That's what I said.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the
So,
body,
I mean, he was like, just because I had the knife once. To be fair, he did have the knife right before the murder. So,
meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
a single time. Yep.
A gun! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Then the
He's
knife.
always so short, and then somebody
It's
contradicts
just
him, and he's
another
like,
piece
oh
of
yeah, I
camouflage
forgot.
set up by the true killer.
You just said camel
They
wash?
probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Flying Jack.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Interesting.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use,
Bruh.
you'd know the answer.
He is so rude.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you.
Whoa.
I bet some unknown.
Okay.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any
He's like,
headway on
I'm not
this.
gonna bother to tell. The fragments near the dead body.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Yeah.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
The bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You,
I gotta do it
Kyoko.
every time.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
She looks so smug. She's like,
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't
Yasha's
change the
such a
facts
brat.
of the case regardless.
Alright, I'm not so sure about that.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Yeah.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
I'm thinking maybe I need to grab that.
Yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
I don't know about that.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Bro, what? Where does it say that in the Monokuma file? What do you want about? Okay, I do have to pick
Then,
up that.
shall we continue the debate?
Wait, does it say that?
The
I just
victim's
read it.
fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
I'm gonna grab that because that's really weird.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
I don't know.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Okay.
And more than
I
that,
missed that even though I just read it.
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Oh,
entire
countless
body.
wounds.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Okay.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be
Fatal injury.
No, it's wrong.
so silly.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a...
How did I not read that when I was reading it?
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be... I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Oh my god, the murderous instincts are coming out.
I bet you just hit me with a...
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours.
Ew.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
How about these dimwits
You
survive?
already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So
Ew.
what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced
Oh
the
my
real
God.
murder weapon?
He always is doing this shit. Go ahead and tell him. Go ahead and tell him, Makoto. It's obviously... Not the knife. RIP chickens. Can you imagine if it's a lip lock key? There's no way. No. Are they that heavy?
I got it!
That's weird.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Interesting.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
Oh, girl.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
You see me just like swapping the beverages that I'm drinking? I take like 2 sips of one and then I go with the other one.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Yep.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are
Okay.
you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right?
Sure.
It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Yeah.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
Shut up.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
Haven't they built it up with duct tape? That's weird. Okay.
The titanium arrow.
I don't know if that would create a wound that's
It was
thick
in the
also,
dojo
because
locker,
that
right?
weight of the wound would be...
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too...
No,
Weird. I don't know if that's how science works. I don't know about that.
you're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Duct tape.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
I see. I was literally like, I
Bundling
thought
them
that they were
together
saying that,
using the
like,
duct tape would
they made
easily
one
create
arrow,
a
like,
single
thicker
weapon
with
as thick
duct
as a
tape.
pipe.
and then
that's
hit with that, but then I was
exactly
like,
what
no,
the
because
killer
the wood
did.
would still be the same size, even if there was
It's
more
similar
mass
to
to that, 'cause
Aesop's
the heavy
fable
part
about
would
the
hit
bundle of
harder.
sticks.
Okay,
One stick
okay,
is weak,
I understand now.
but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such
He
confidence?
is so bratty.
Because we have proof,
no.
of course. Don't
You
leave the photo.
absolutely have.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
What?
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to
Yikes.
the death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
We're in the middle of a fight between our lovers right now. There's something about the key. Oh, because the key was in the room. Okay.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is... right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away,
I feel very
so just give
nervous right now.
Hold on a second.
I'm so nervous about this.
Not this again. You really are dead
No.
set on defending her, aren't you?
No, I just want proof.
No, it's not that I want to defend her.
No.
It's just... there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me. Then does that mean she... what? She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... I mean...
That's enough.
That explained why the back of the head got hit,
is
because she was
over.
standing
A
behind
verdict
it.
is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
Girly.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Oh my god, our lovers are fighting.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
What?
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
Oh my god.
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone. What does that mean? This is getting intense. Our lovers. Ah! When the body was found. At 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Okay.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
sus.
Master would
Shut
never
up.
hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Ah!
Those words
I
you
forgot
just
about that.
spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the
I assume
evidence
that the
of my
proof.
crime in the
Okay,
dojo
hold
locker,
on. Wait, I have to
and
flip
then
these.
left the locker key in my own room.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So then I have to
But-
shoot. There's proof.
Could I really have done that?
I like totally forgot that he had her. That he had her key.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more
It's
than
not the
anyone
killer.
here.
It's the proof.
Master would never hide.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
It's true.
Why not?
I like
Because she had
seriously
given her
forgot that
room
that
key to
happened.
Byakuya.
I
She
see.
had to pull an all-nighter.
So that's what you meant.
Could she be so efficient while
I
pulling an
had the key
all-nighter?
to your room.
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It's true.
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Oh. Is there something deeper meaning in what she said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. It's the trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko. That makes sense. What can I do? What should I do? What should I... Don't pass out. Don't pass out again. Bitch. What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. I'm scared he's gonna pass out because he always does that shit. Spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do? I decide right here and now whether... This seems like a true ending thing. I'm scared. If you kill her, then it won't, yeah.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room.
I'm
It was
stressed.
someone else.
I don't like that I had to pick between them.
Who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
We also
Of
can't.
course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one
I'm like
other
so stressed right now.
possibility
I'm
I
like,
can think of.
I don't know what to say.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a second. You've got it
The,
all
the
wrong.
love triangle is
Let's think
accusing
about
each
it one
other.
more time. There's got...
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Whoa!
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead.
Oh my
And then
god.
we're thrown
He's
into a
acting.
trial.
He's acting his ass off right now.
And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us.
Okay,
So
yeah,
that's why
yeah, okay.
This has
seems-
to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over!
Bruh.
Everyone can stop talking now!
I am stressed.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time!
Okay, to be fair, I did run out of time that one time when I was sitting there.
Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
I vote for Monokuma. I'm scared. I feel like I picked the wrong thing. I feel like I picked the wrong thing. Maybe I should have. I want to watch the other endings if it's wrong. Once I'm done.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the
Stress.
dreadfully wrong one?
It's my stretch glasses.
Hold on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Calm down. What actually happened? Oh, I picked the wrong one. There's no way. I had to have. Sorry, man. Yeah, sorry. I had to pick. I picked the wrong one. There's no way.
Yes, indeed. Yep. Hey! Shing! Thrills, chills, kills!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Bruh. Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we
What is
got.
happening? I'm about to get murdered.com.
Time!
Oh my god. I did pick, so I picked the wrong thing? Or are they tricking me like Persona? Are they tricking me like in the I'm really scared. I'm so scared right now. This is terrible. Maybe it's just gonna take me out of the TV show or the game or whatever it is. And that would explain the all the pictures of everybody. This is so scary. The abyss. Fall into the abyss. Huh?
This is...
Alter ego? What?
It would seem...
No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the?
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. Stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again! To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world! Ha ha! Okay. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
What the hell? It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. What?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's been ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
Bruh. What? What is happening? Dude. We broke out of the simulation. We broke out of the simulation. Now we can tell the tale of what is truly going on. No ordinary student could enroll here. Yeah, okay. So the beginning is back. My body felt heavy. This is the beginning again. This is so weird. What the heck is going on? Indeed! We broke out of the simulation. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit, like A New Hope. Heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck in there till the day I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Alter ego saved me. What? Bro, why couldn't alter ego save anyone else? Why'd I get the main character syndrome? This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. For real. Rattle. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. Ew. Next, I search for some water. LOL. I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. Okay, protag. Come through, you shonen protag. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was Go to sleep. Oh. Whoa. Go crunch. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Could it have been? What the hell? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Carefully stretched my hand out towards whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
What? Before... Oh my god. What?
It smells awful.
Look at her hair with
Indeed.
the cup noodle. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious I'm here to help you? What the heck? Oh.
Hey,
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Oh my god. Anime bread. That really hit the spot. Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a debt. A tone.
You... Indeed.
Okay, so it was the right ending. But like, what is going on? Even though I knew I abandoned you.
However...
There was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why'd you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. Till recently, I'd forgotten what it was. Oh my god, amnesia. You forgot. Then is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? When we fainted.
That's right.
And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. What would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because
Indeed.
it was the work of the mastermind? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. And
However...
that could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that? Correct.
Since it is a If you believe that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around here, in which case it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me, but why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could be the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Yeah. Just like the dream I had before. Why did that just happen?
Listen.
Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. Oh. I think that's just her personality. Okay. Little simp. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own, so how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
How'd she get down here? What is happening? I mean, there's still a lot we don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. What everyone should have known me for. The ultimate detective? Yes! I know that was pretty obvious, but like, slay.
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope Speak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. I had to find someone.
So...
The headmaster. That has to be her family member, is my theory. What, I don't know what family, maybe her dad? Or like... ah! Ayo! I thought maybe a friend. I was separated from him as a child. As it turned out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak headmaster. Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh?
No matter what.
So...
Flora's yelling. What are you working at? Whoa, she went into guard dog mode. My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. Makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense. But
However...
listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. Ransack the house. So do you remember when we used to say that when we would steal all of Mom's snacks? Ransack the house. When we first chat, here's my mini Sitch and Muse story. When me and Sid like first moved out of our mom's house, when we would go back to visit, we would be like, ransack the house, and it was our way of saying that we were stealing all our snacks. We'd open all the things and gathered up and take Lucky Charms, and Sid would take Doritos and it's so silly. Ransack the house. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. Us, when we steal our snacks. You mean the mastermind? That was my assumption. And to confirm my suspicion... Bitch, I left this controller plugged in all night. Ransack the house! Some kind of map.
Indeed.
Along with Mukuro, I always say Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
I noticed... Bruh! I just plugged you in! Bitch. Bitch. The second floor of the dorm didn't have any cameras or monitors. What was it like, that part of the school? It probably looked like that terrible classroom with the red blood. That was the only red blood that we'd seen. What do you mean?
So...
You need to see it for yourself. Sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Yeah, for real.
However...
Once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there were no cameras and no monitors. Oh.
So...
Oh, that was the same. Okay. Maybe I keep going. Which is why I had no idea what was going on. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
However...
I didn't kill her, and I know it wasn't you either. That just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
Anyway...
The mastermind is directly involved.
Indeed. Correct. That's right. In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules. And with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. Actually, it's very smart. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves was somehow bound to the school regulations. They're the host of the game show. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. There's a point where Mukuro, oh my god, I said Mukuro again. Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you! Oh, cause, yeah. I could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I
can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. That's gnarly. I love that. I can hear the god of death as he moves! I had a dream like that a couple days ago. No further comment. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway.
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked at, she's psychic. She's actually psychic. Unlike that one chick. Ew! That's terrifying. A white shadow?
Correct.
Ooh. I ran into your room and saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
I stopped them, but that led to...
Correct.
My murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is the mastermind.
Indeed.
That's really, really bad if true. Bad if true. Bad if true. The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to kill you because they couldn't interfere.
Correct.
Yeah, because they could have just killed Kyoko.
In other words, Makoto.
A little more and I should be able to figure out the identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. Who is Makoto? Who is she though? I don't think that person...
Indeed.
Ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. We're talking about
That's
what
right.
yeah. The tragedy.
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Well, nerd.
Indeed.
Make no mistake. Whoa. They're root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. I'm drinking this water that is poisoned. Literally. I just like started getting dizzy when I was drinking it. I'm literally getting poisoned by that hydroxyzine chloride or whatever the fuck. I need water, but I don't have any bottled water. I have to get some. Ugh. I'm gonna gaslight myself into thinking this headache is because I've been looking at the screen for too long. That's our real enemy. What is this pain of a food junkie they keep talking about? Yeah, but I don't have anything else! I DoorDashed some stuff from Dollar General earlier, but I forgot to get water. I forgot to get water bottles. I'm gonna get some right now, live on stream. Because I'm gonna die. Water bottles. Oh, I should just get like a big thing of distilled water, huh? It also explains why yesterday I got all, because I remembered before I got dressed, I took a shower. And like, I probably, and like brushed my teeth. And then I got all dizzy and had to sleep all day, remember? A conspiracy. I'm being gaslit by everyone around me about it too. But like, literally, what else is it? A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game. But
anyway,
did I just miss that they said that it was actually a killing game? I thought that was just what Monokuma said.
indeed. That's right.
Can open any door in the school. I thought Makoto had just said that, or I thought Monokuma had just said that, but alright. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Ayo!
It's true.
How did she get down here?
Indeed.
Ooh, I should get some Fiji water. Dude, all the water's gone. There's other people that know the truth, like me. I feel like I'm a conspiracy theorist. It's like, literally, everyone around me has been like, no one, like, because they've all been like, I've been getting, like, randomly dizzy and, like, random headaches all the time. And I was like, I bet it's because of that thing that happened. And because they said that there was something in the water supply. But then everybody's like, no, it can't be that. It can't be that. It's probably just allergies. I know the truth. Danganronpa. After leaving the garbage pit. Hold on, Makoto. I need to... Is my auto off? I think it is. There was a metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Up, skirt! We did already see her booty earlier in the game. Upskirt shot. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. Climbed into darkness. The passage... The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Ew, I can like feel this exhaustion.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. I need ice mountain water only. Oh wait, I'm about to leave in a half hour. I'll just get water then. We'll be fine. Now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking with will help keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you were the... Oh my god, what is this first date conversation? Why would you be talking when you're like talking about being exhausted? Bruh. I don't think it's gonna help. You said you were the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long... Here we go. We got Naoto Shirogane up in here. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being literally, what? When being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. I swear to God, that's like word for word what Naoto says. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride? My controller came unplugged again.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. Oh, oh. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. This is such a slay. That is like so badass, bro. My chaotic neutral ass is like, fuck yeah. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Bruh, that is so badass. Chaotic neutral self is screaming. I'm living. We stand, okay, yeah, which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
It's
kind
true.
of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains. I never saw anything about her, because she hid herself on purpose. To protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. The reason you go so far to enter Hope's Peak it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right?
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? Be reuniting.
Wrong. However...
Something I want to say to him, though. No matter what it takes, I have to find him until... She is literally... She is the love child of both detective princes. She's Naoto and Akechi's child. What the heck? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. Like, bruh.
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Hello? Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
However...
He had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he had left me behind. That's so sad.
Right.
That's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me, because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. More emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing that I can never forgive.
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing. But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. So they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. Whoa!
Correct. Wrong. Hey.
T. That's some tea, though. You cut out your toxic family members, girl. You do it. What a legend. She is wife. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of the store, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where it will come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so... looks like we're back. I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Yeah, for real. Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak. This is weird. I need to save, also. Wait, I forgot to save. Oh my god, help. What do you mean you've never seen anyone throw anything away down there? Do you forget the first trial, bitch? Bitch. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna be done in a half hour. 1 half hour. This is how we got out of the garbage pit. So now what do we do? Glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, yeah, I was thinking that. I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried.
So then...
Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
However... Because...
The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mikoto's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. What?
Right.
No, that's terrifying, actually.
Indeed. Shall we go?
Oh, hold on. Let me look around. Yoink. We never did set up the cleaning duty rotation. RIP. Alright, going to the gym to talk to Monokuma. Where's everybody else? This is scary.
Well now.
Hi.
I don't.
You're supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
Making me
Right.
What?
However...
Before you do, let me just say one thing.
No.
Hey!
Because... In other words...
It's so creepy how they talk to the mastermind through Monokuma. That still scares me. What are you talking about?
However...
When Monokuma chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Black End and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However...
Then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machine tool. Alter ego.
Am I wrong? Listen to me.
If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well,
And you can prove this, right? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that this is happening because, so her turn auto up. Stop it! There we go. It's crazy because didn't Monokuma say at the beginning of trial that he wasn't involved? Like, he was like, this is between students, so I didn't do it. Because there wouldn't be a class trial if it was me. Right? So, like, what's happening?
That doesn't matter. That's right. Because... However...
what the heck?
Indeed. Hey. Indeed. Listen to me. Hey.
I wonder if the people it's being broadcast to, what POV do they get? Like, did they see who got killed and then they watched the trial? Or did they get our POV? I have so many questions. You have no choice but to prove it, because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeats. Wow. If you want to earn their despair, then I suggest you take my advice.
It's true. It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Whatever the cameras around see, so can they switch between all the cameras and like try to catch something? Because like, yo, I'd be so invested. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That would be like, this is fucked up, but like that'd be so interesting. It's like Big Brother, but like with murder.
Hey.
One last showdown. Ew.
Barrett!
Very interesting. Bersona.
What's wrong?
Ew.
In other words,
You guys!
Pre-bared.
I can barely contain myself!
He agreed!
Barrett!
Oh god, this is okay. Okay, so that means that next stream is gonna be my last one.
I can barely contain myself!
Qualify a victory for you. That's a good one.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good, then let's bear it all. You can claw your way out. You can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mystery as the school. Then you win. Ooh, a remaining a fucking slay of a last trial. This is true. We didn't use all the evidence from last one.
Hey.
What's wrong?
Hey.
Yeah. Then it's part of the regulations. Killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak Since the killing game began, although 16 students. So the mastermind hasn't been here.
Listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking. I'm another second. Get lost. Okay. Why so mad? He's emotionally unstable.
Hey!
I don't even care anymore. He's acting like a teen.
Hey.
Alright, let's go. I don't like that. I don't like how long that was. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. Yeah. Just like that, we were out of the gym. Do you think they backed away slowly? Somehow I ended up not getting executed. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Thank you. How did Alter Ego do that, though? Like, did Alter Ego, like, why didn't Alter Ego do that for every execution after they found him? I'm confused. Or had there not been an execution after that?
However, whew. So, because
What was the matter when they lived under guard? Yeah.
so
It said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast their school life to the entire world. Yeah.
listen.
I still don't understand the alter ego thing. When did that happen? So, what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable, does it?
Indeed.
Yeah, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off. And yet
However-
somehow the mastermind is able to do it.
In other words,
There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason.
so it would seem
Other rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah.
in other words. Correct. Hey. That's right.
Yeah, but Alter Ego was dead when Makoto got executed. Alter Ego got squished. The mastermind wants... Oh, like he was still in the system. I see. Oh yeah, because he did go into the... Okay, yeah. He did go into the system. I forgot about that. The mastermind wants the world to see that and try to prove that's their... Yeah, okay. Okay, this makes sense.
It's true. Makoto. In other words, at the very least, indeed.
How dare they? How dare they do this to me? Why would they do this to me?
Right.
Even that didn't work. Yeah, fake.
It's true.
And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you, instead, who also was not the killer.
Indeed. In other words,
all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind.
However, wrong.
Wrong. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right this time, at least. I won the bet. Totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right.
However...
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
Hey. However... Anyway, shall we go?
They're gonna be shook. They're gonna be shook when they see me. They said near the dorms, right? Yeah. Hello? Taka, are you in there? I'm gonna save again. I feel like they may have gone to the dining hall. Oh. She's over here. Okay. Hello. What? Sucks. Oh, I shouldn't have overwritten. I shouldn't have done this. I'm always like really scared to watch the bad endings. They like make me so anxious. Never forget. Never forget in P4. Sid. Did she not say that they were in the dorms? Oh, the star, because he's the only one I've maxed out. Dude, I hate that. That's so sad. The dorm building. So just around here? I guess they did say, like, around the dorm somewhere. Hello? You again. What the? What the hell? He's just, like, spamming.
However...
What was that all about? We're alive! Whoa!
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's
You're
no
gonna
two
have
ways
those
about it.
back
That's
on. It's like
Makoto.
You survived?
Yeah, bitch. Here I am. Ayo.
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I think he's flirting with us. I think that was flirting.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
All my friends. Aw, that's wholesome.
What?
What the heck?
He smells like a wet dog. Hi. Yeah, me neither. His alter ego, he saved my life.
That's right.
Okay. Girlfriend?
Makoto.
You can explain what happened. Yeah.
Yes.
Explain! Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
In other words,
I'm gonna redo Makoto's trial.
How about that?
No, I didn't do it.
wrong.
I see.
It's all the work of the mastermind. Which, again, makes no sense because then he would have... Because now it's clear that they broke the rules.
That's right. However,
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto?
however,
Oh. I mean, to try to kill Kyoko. Yeah, but like, they had already done it and they're saying that like, everything would not matter anymore if they broke. I'm very confused.
Huh?
correct.
Very observant of you. These two. I recall what you said at the end of the last trial when you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
Don't be mean!
About that.
He's like, I'm not explaining for the dumbos. There's more to it than that. Yeah, for us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh? But...
Anyway,
I hate you.
Whoa. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
Interesting.
But...
I
Can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. I mean, working together with everyone seems the most obvious way to solve the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Here's a hint. This kid game began with 16. Oh, right.
I see.
See, that's the contradiction. That's what I was talking about. Because he said the only people that have participated are the students, but then somehow the mastermind also set up the trial to frame Kyoko. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Monokuma said that. Then Kyoko's opinion is that, yeah, okay.
So, in other words,
Okay, Byakuya is answering my question.
in other words,
Oh, there's 16. Okay, Byakuya is answering my question. he's like, yeah, he's literally just answering what I was talking about. Trying to solve what I was talking about. There's 16 students who have been taking part. Yeah, okay, yeah. The mastermind is one of these people. Okay. This explains it. And
that's right.
No way!
indeed.
the mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. Well, it's true because it's probably true because that's the only way that they wouldn't have broken the rules.
Well, but
I'm right, right?
Many mysteries abound. Mysteries abound! I miss that podcast. Aww. I really miss Mysteries Abound.
This is a school announcement.
What the fuck?
You've all probably figured this out by now. At this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Slay!
In the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever
this
you
is...
want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Slay. Oh my god. That was so unhinged.
That's fine.
Octagawa moment. Time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. What if it's Byakuya? That'd be so hot.
In the name of my family.
He is part of the, like, elites of society. I would not be surprised, TBH. And that would make him, like... That would make him so interesting. Because, like, we love a double agent. Who, like, you know... That'd be so litty.
Hey.
Oh.
Indeed.
You know?
Oh.
just a second.
How about that?
Hell yeah.
But... Cause, I mean...
Oh.
But... Okay.
You can do it. You can do it, Hina.
Indeed.
Indeed. Hi! Bloody hell, I need to... If she doesn't talk too long... Okay, I'm gonna talk to Kyoko and then I'm gonna end stream. So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right!
So then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in this school have been unlocked, right? I'm very excited to investigate everything. Ah! That'll be tomorrow's stream because I'm free on Thursdays. Oh, this is kind of what I want to do. I want to do. Hold on, I'll wait till she's done. By any means necessary. Leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us, so that's what we have to prove. My alarm telling me I have to quit now. Look at that timing. Expose and solve the mystery of the school, then we can all escape together! Time to save. Yes! They were ever dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with a... Okay. Headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the door in the Dana Center. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna save. Here's what I think we should do. Sid, and then with Luke. And Missy, if she's alive at the time. I think I should finish on stream, and then you guys can get on Discord, and we can like play Among Us and discuss everything after I finish, or just discuss everything and finish and then play Among Us. I think that sounds fun for us to do it on stream. So, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. If you guys, tomorrow, if you guys wanna, Sid, I wish I could raid you, but I cannot. Oh, time? I don't know. Probably afternoon. Afternoon sometime. I'm free basically all day on Thursdays, so. We'll discuss. We'll discuss offline. I don't know what this dance is. Alright, well, I'll be on stream tomorrow. I usually stream around 3:30 or 4, but we'll see. We will see how it goes. Alright, farewell. Thank you for watching.